Hi, I'm Alan Scott-Davies and I'm the Managing Director of Military Injury. If you're watching this video, presumably you may have an application already in with Veterans UK for consideration under the Armed Forces Compensation Scheme or the War Pension Scheme, or at this stage you're just thinking about making a claim and perhaps you just need that little bit of extra guidance or support or have a question on what to do next. At Military Injury, we're all in favour of the whole government scheme, which is the AFCS and the War Pension Scheme, because since April 2005, at least you've had an avenue where you can make an application for an award of compensation under these schemes if you were injured, suffered an illness or have a condition which was caused by your service. Now, thinking back to when I was in the RAF in the 1970s and 1980s, there was no such scheme. You would have to have walked into a local solicitor's firm and spent the next 5 years fighting your corner to get compensation out of the MOD. That's all gone, and that's why we're so in favour of the scheme. There's no negligence, there's no allegations, no need for lawyers, no need for courtrooms. What they do expect you to do is to complete an accurate application form. At least in the last few months, we've received an ever-increasing number of inquiries asking us for an opinion or some guidance on how the scheme works, such that we thought it'd be a good idea if we put together a guide, and we've called this guide the 5 rules that all service personnel must know about military injuries. You can download this guide, it's free of charge. Just click on the link below in the description and it will take you straight to it. So look, this is rule number 5 of the 5 rules guide, and it really is about taking advice before you proceed. We found from experience that you only get one go properly at submitting an application. You have this 7-year limitation. When you submit your application, if you don't get it right, best case scenario is they will come back and ask you for more information, but if they do that, the time frame for submitting that evidence is just very short at 3 months, and if you go beyond that 3 months, the MOD, will consider the position that your claim had never been made. Worst case scenario is that your claim is rejected. Now you might think, not the end of the world, of course, but you automatically then fall into the appeal process. It's called an application for reconsideration, and you only have 12 months in which to submit your appeal, your application, taken from the date of their letter. Now, 12 months seems like a long time, but it flies by if you're trying to put together some evidence where you may need the opinion of an expert in the medical profession. It takes months to get an appointment, even longer to get the report back, and that 12 months will pass very, very quickly. So look, our parting shot really on rule number 5 is take advice before you start your application. You can get the advice on when to apply, how to apply, the limitation period, what kind of things you need in the application, what supporting evidence you might need. And a well-drafted application means that you won't fall into that trap of never getting a second chance at a first impression. It's very, very important. At the end of the day, as civvies, you wouldn't expect us to be able to give you advice on battle tactics or stripping an SA-80. And conversely, we wouldn't expect you to know the ins and outs of what are a large group of regulations which underpin the AFCS. So the best advice we can give you is take advice, and if you want to, come and talk to us. Okay, so you've reached the end of this video and you may be wondering, do I have a claim? Well look, we've made it easy for you. Just click on the link below in the description. That will take you directly to our check eligibility page on our website. 30 seconds and you'll have a pretty good idea whether you have a claim or not. If you're in doubt, come and talk to us.